Calvin.
Hey, Jim, what's up? You're gonna have to
Hi.
I'm sorry.
Okay, how about you? I see you're working hard.
Oh, you see, I thought you were going to say you smell that I'm working hard.
Maybe that man, maybe under the new management, could be.
Put your elbow again.
Yep.
Are they beating us downstairs?
Yeah. How many followers you got now?
154, I believe.
No kidding.
Nope.
You know, I think if you start shooting guns, that you get more viewers too.
That could be.
What's your channel?
It's just Jim Lifton. And what's interesting is that these videos get a lot of views.
Really?
In the thousands.
I don't know why this would be interesting.
I know. It's just, but it is. It's just. What matter if there was one like 1,000. Hi. 1,000, and then there's another like 3,000, and it's just like these are the most popular videos that I have on my channel.
Jim,
Yeah.
why do you have your phone on? Can you just put your phone? Yeah, like a little kid with a phone every minute.
I know. Oh my goodness, it is hot out here.
That's a true statement.
This ain't nothing, dude.
Oh my gosh. Yipe, that sun. Oh, that sun. That's a powerful sun. Oh.
No, you got to back up.
Backing up.
There you go.
Oh my God, that's a sky too. Look at the sky.
Nobody be between the ones.
Look at that sky. It's a beautiful sky.
But
Last time I looked out, it was like overcast.
you got to kind of guide it up.
Okay. YouTube's got it. I got that.
Ian's the only one that needs to really worry.
And when it gets up to the top, it'll try to fly. Don't let it fly.
Oh. I'll be a big Jim Lifton before I get in the ambulance.
You'll be a what?
How'd you like your Jim Lifton? Well, I like it medium rare. I'm baking already. Bacon and eggs, you know. Oh. Oh.
Need more space, Ian?
Yeah. Oh, what a nice clock.
We gotta come back. There we go. Oh, come on.
Go forward?
Yeah.
Go forward.
Is the winch done? Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right time or not.
Nope, it's not in the book yet.
Yeah, there we go.
I think it's set to California time.
There you go. We gotta take this off.
Alrighty, Mr. Lifton. Which arm can I take your blood pressure with?
That's arm, I guess.
Okay.
Alright, now we take these out. The plate stays in. Then you just throw those.
What are we doing?
Collapse it.
Is that your video diary?
Yeah. I'm 55 and not getting any younger.
Well, sorry, we are terribly boring.
Not at
Are you
all.
actually coming?
And also not
RT
to
come for real?
several people, many
You
people.
want RT to come for real?
I don't care, whatever their policy is. If
They're supposed to.
they're
If you're
supposed.
supposed to.
Yeah, they're supposed to.
I mean,
But I
Yeah.
think my respiratory.
What?
Jim, since
Oh.
you're not on event, I don't think she has to go.
Yeah.
I thought it was only when they were on event.
Well,
That's your.
no. I think it was if I got into some respiratory distress that RT needs to be here to
Okay.
deal with it.
All right. They're just packing stuff up. All right. What's your name? Hell, I like your blood pressure more than mine. Want to trade?
Sure. You know, and that's really funny that for at least 10 or 15 years, my blood pressure has been phenomenal. And surprised every doctor that's ever seen me and checked my blood pressure. And they see how much bulk I have on me. And they say, I can't believe your blood pressure is so good. You know, I'm blessed, I tell you, you know. But I also have blood pressure medication to thank for that too.
Right. Sorry for the bumps.
That's alright, I'm used to them. Reminds me of Rockland Avenue in New York.
Hey, Barry, what's that mileage?
57,343.4.
Thank you. You having any pain?
Mm-mm. sometimes in the back of my knee, but right now I don't have any pain.
We can stay that way. That's fine, man.
Yeah. This must be a new ambulance with good shocks and struts.
They're all good.
Well, that's good.
There's just varying shades of good sometimes.
Huh?
There's just varying shades of good sometimes.
Yeah.
Are you just here rehabbing, or are you, is this your residence now?
Well, right now it's my residence because I no longer have a home.
Okay.
But
You get mail here?
yeah, I get mail here.
Alright.
And it's also my rehab as well because I'm in the process of losing weight, as I just told you. And my plan is to lose enough weight to lose the trach and the oxygen and walk out of here.
Outstanding.
Yeah, that's my plan. And now that I'm on this new insulin, I can really see that happening. So that's given me a new hope and optimism because for a while I was just afraid that I was just going to end up dying at Summit City and I would never see my films again, never see my cats again, never being out and about again, you know.
Well, I'm glad that you have that drive.
Thank you, me too.
Don't lose it.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Originally New York.
Oh, you got a 068. Oh, okay, that's what it is. It's just on a sign.
Oh gee, that goes two vehicles going around the ambulance. Maybe they don't want to be photographed if they can see inside here. Which I don't know if they can or not.
Yeah, it's too bright out. Generally, they can't.
Yeah, I didn't think so. But I just thought that was really, I mean, that just caught my attention immediately. First the truck, which immediately behind us, it goes into the next lane. Then the car behind it goes in the next lane too. It's like, well, I'm going where that truck is going. I don't know where he's going, but I'll follow him. I've also been taking pictures outside the window, right on Clinton Street, and a lot of the backup southbound, and I've seen a lot of reckless behavior and reckless driving. There was one video where I caught somebody in the right-hand lane turning and making a left-hand turn from the right-hand lane.
You know what that's called? Job protection.
Job protection?
For me.
Oh. Well, yeah, I guess it is. It keeps you busy, right? If
Too busy sometimes.
yeah, if thank God that there was no accident, because then you'd be called and yeah, but as long as nobody was injured. And what's so funny is that right after I put up that video of that person making that reckless left-hand turn for the right-hand lane, they put up a sign right within eye vision of that spot saying reckless driving, like $5,000 fine or something like that. And I said to myself, did I make a difference in the community by my video? You know, and it was just like, I just was blown away when I saw the sign there. Did somebody from NDOT look at the video and see that and says, uh-oh, we better put a sign up there? But I don't know for sure that happened, but I mean, your imagination just goes wild. It's just, wow, did I make a difference in the community by making NDOT aware of you know, people in that backup going southbound on Clinton, just pulling out and just making U-turns and left turns and just to get away from the backup. You know, it's just like, it just blew me away. I said, well, I do not know for absolutely positive somebody in NDOT saw my video and put up a sign. But it just, I'm ultimately flattered if I made that much of a difference. But we don't know for sure. But the coincidence was just hard to ignore. And then I took a video of when it was raining and everybody was just shooting down Clinton, going to the puddles, splashing everywhere. That was quite a video. I shot off that one.
You need to get a little drone. There you go. Wheel you outside, you can use your drone.
The drone?
Yeah. Don't get it stuck anywhere.
Oh. You know, when I was younger, in my 20s, you know, of course I was immature then, and I just deliberately went through those puddles just to splash. You know, I made sure there was no pedestrians on the sidewalk and then wherever I did it.
All the time?
All the time, and then
Never baptized anybody?
never baptized anybody.
Okay, good.
And and then as I got older, the thrill wasn't thrilling or funny anymore. It just, I basically stopped doing it, and then it came to a point where it's like, oh, it's raining, I don't want to go out in this rain. And then all I cared about was driving safely and making sure I didn't hydroplane or anything like that. You mature quickly.
I was driving one time, and it was in the late fall, so there's the pile of leaves everywhere, right?
Right.
And it was kind of an extra wide lane, and I was just thinking to myself, you know what? You know, fine, I'll just drive through one of those things. And no sooner had I thought it, I wasn't going to do it. But a little kid pops out of the leaves and totally covered.
Oh.
I was like, you know what?
This is not a good idea. Oh, that's a heart stopper right there.
What could have been, right?
Yeah, really. What could have
I
been?
didn't think it was going to do anything.
Yeah. And it's like not even a pile of leaves is safe to
have fun in.
Yeah. Or just as a young driver. But actually, especially with wet leaves, you can end up hydroplaning. If the leaves are wet,
Yep.
you can hydroplane, and that is extremely dangerous. As a matter of fact, I call my shoes Goodrich tires or Firestone tires because when I have to get up, I make sure that, especially when I go out to the dining room, sometimes it's very slippery out there and can't have that gunk up my shoes because I'd end up hydroplaning all over the place, and I've fallen more times than I care to count.
Yeah.
So I get very, very scared when I don't have that grip, that tire grip on the surface. Yeah.
Are you still using your your ventilator?
Yep.
Like at night?
Yep.
Okay.
I may need to have a sleep study soon if I keep losing weight. The setting should change, right, Isabel? Matter of fact, there was one time, I don't know if you know this, Isabel, that I was waiting to get into my room and I ran out of oxygen, and I believe Tori was working that night, and I said to Tori, I said, can you get your oxygen meter, because I didn't even realize that I ran out of oxygen. And then I lifted my ear, I said, no, but I don't hear anymore. And so she said, so she put on my finger, she grabbed another oxygen tank, and while she was doing it, I looked, 92. And yeah, I said, now that's a positive sign that if I'm out of oxygen,
You step up and you're down. You're on 3, right?
I'm on 3.
You step doing 2 down.
Yeah, yeah. If I was on 92 with no oxygen, but I said to myself, that's me just sitting there. But if I were to exert myself, it might go down to 89, 88, you know. So my thought was that when the trach comes out, we remove the oxygen system. That is my thought, that I keep with the oxygen until the trach comes out. Because I think that's a good framework to determine, okay, you don't need additional oxygen anymore. What do you think, Isabel? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good determinant. Because I always want to be safe than sorry. Yeah.
Which ear do you have the tube in?
My right ear. And I can hear out of it okay. It's just that from time to time I keep hearing pops. And it can get very annoying. So he may not even need to move it far. He might just need to move it maybe a couple of centimeters or something to get it exactly right. Who knows? But all I know is, as long as my ear keeps popping, the tube is not in where it should be.
How many liters are you normally on?
3, but I think I'm afraid to bump it down to 2. No. Well, because I've been breathless before, and I don't like that feeling. I'm gasping for air and I can't breathe. And that's why I'd rather wait until I'm out of the 500s. Because Amy said, now the doctor who put the trach in said I need to be down to 500 pounds before the trach can come out. I spoke to Amy and I told her that, and she says, well, I think you need to lose another 100, which means going down to 437 before the trach can come out. So, I don't know. But, in any regard, I think 500 is a good benchmark to say, okay, we'll knock it down to 2 liters and see how I do with that. But right now, I just feel, because I hate that feeling of being short of breath. I mean, you go into panic mode, your bladder's activated, and you just get a panic attack. It's like, I can't breathe. Because I remember when I was down at the ER down in Parkview North, and the nurse on duty was like the nurse from hell. She just was so uncooperative, very bad bedside manner, very nasty, very rude, and she didn't care that I couldn't breathe.
Who's that? The nurse?
Yeah,
Where at?
Parkview North. I wanted to call my girl, let my girlfriend know that I was there. She didn't want to do it. She didn't want to notify Summit. She didn't want to do anything. It was like she wanted to keep me a prisoner there. And I couldn't talk because my trach was inflated, so I couldn't talk. And she kept it inflated at 10. Yeah. And that's why, if you remember, Isabel, this is why, for the longest time, I said, don't inflate the trach. Don't inflate it. I don't want to inflate it.
Yeah.
And then when I went home, and I spoke to Gary, who was my RT at home, and he said, you know, okay, you've got a cuffed trach, and if you want to keep it inflated, that's fine, but you're not going to get the right good night's sleep. So I had to learn how to do it myself, and if I could do it myself and inflate the cuff myself, then I won't be so scared of, you know. So I did it, and then I became comfortable enough with it, and that's what I said, okay, go ahead. Like, I'm ready, you know, inflate it, it's fine. Okay, try it one more time.
Hopefully.
Yeah. That was my fault. Ugh. I'm not fighting it. Should give a good reading. I'm not fighting it.
It doesn't take much sometimes.
Yeah. It can be very sensitive. Just the slightest adverse movement and boom.
Just like some kids today.
You know, I've heard when I lived on Tennessee Avenue, imagine I would hear children outside our apartment using language that if I used, my mother would wash my mouth out with soap. And now they're learning these words and profanity. I've said this in a blog that I just there's no need for it. The words, even though they're just 4 or 5 letters of the alphabet strung together to make a syllable. There's something about these innocent letters, strewn together to make a syllable that syllable just is so hard on the ears. It's just so. Ugh.
What is it?
57355.8.
Where are we?
ENT, right?
Yep, we're right at ENT.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, now I can.
Let me get the picture so I can start checking you in.
Yep.
While you're down with the ENT.
Sure. Pictures from you.
Okay.
I'm gonna disconnect you from your oxygen back here.
Alright.
Is that too uncomfortable? Is that okay?
No, that's fine.
Back it up a button. Now come forward. Forward. There we go.
Pinch points guarded. Alright, we got our hooky dad.
Got the what?
Our rails. You're still in the truck?
We're in service.
Oh,
Sorry. Just gotta get to that rail right there.
yeah, I know.
Where's the, top? I don't see it. Oh, way in the back. Never mind. I can't get it. There we go.
Thanks, Sir. Looking for 83 that just came in.
That's the report back. You ready over there?
I'm ready. You guys ready? As soon as I'll reel out when you guys put a little tension on this.
Oh. Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Out back in that sun. Okay, get ready. Oh wow, I can feel it already. Whoa, what a killer sun.
Man, I feel like a steel worker.
Pumping those rivers, man.
Oh! It's alright.
Give me some more room, Ian. We gotta keep going.
Oi! Got ya.
All right, that's good, Ian. Get back. All right.
Oh, it's nice and cool in here.
Right over here.
Have 3 weeks. Oh, okay. 3 weeks. It's not gonna. See, it just won't stay in. This one won't stay in. It'll finally fall out. Oh, it's working. Right?
Your hip privacy. All right.
I think that was the best one. The best of the 4.
What's gonna happen to all the forensic signature people?
What?
Because we signed so much stuff online now.
I know. But I tell you, there's just no way.
Did you check us in?
I did.
Isabel did.
Let me drive up there. I'll drive up there and then I'll walk in. I'll leave her in the car and I'll walk in.
So proud of you.
To see if she can come. That would be fine, I would. It's not that
Offering you
far.
service, bro, that's for sure.
Right.
Hey, they kindly left it exactly where we.
Oh, with the, especially the only one audiologist. It's
So,
hard.
Who are you, Victor? Stop. You didn't say to the other meeting? I kid. What was it?
Dental director of East Buckley.
Sure. So we can drive there. That's not a problem. Okay, thank you.
I'll be
Was
back.
that one of the interviews? Yeah, it was the last one. He was the motivational speaker guy. He was an attorney. No, this one was. Gosh, what was it? Ed Powers. Who knows that? Yeah. You might the same one. Yeah. It was good.
Yeah.
I thought you'd be tall. Better looking, more muscular. My 6-year-old's a savage. He's adopted my caustic wit. Is that what you call that? That's right. We were camping and a woman, a friend of the family we were camping with was lamenting something, just kind of sarcastically. Like, what? I thought I was gonna get XYZ. And he looks up, he goes, nope, not you. Wow. That's cool. And I told him not to. But, oh, it's just, what planet am I on? Okay, alright, I'm at home. And she starts, I was like, just don't. I don't even want to, I just want to find out. So, follow her downstairs, wiping the sleep out of my eye. I round the corner, and here's my then forecoming 5-year-old perched up on the counter like a freaking vulture, cooking bacon. Yes, get her. That was Ryan started his culinary degree. He was I was about that same age. He could start making himself eggs for breakfast. And the first time he did it, we woke up to it. No, nothing in the pan, just kind of like go up in smoke.
Yeah, that's the only scrambled eggs.
Go ahead, Jen. We make a pickup and
I left.
No. All right. Not much to see here, but
Yeah.
enough room. That's fine.
I'm just gonna